I did a cover of William Fitzsimmons' The Tide from the Moon, the acoustic version, and I had a few people message me personally asking if I could tab it out for them. I don't usually make tabs. I used to a long time ago, but I haven't in the longest time. It would probably be better just for me to personally show you in a video. I don't know for sure if you can see my guitar. I'm going to try and dip this down just a hair so that you might be able to see a little better. I try to scoot back a little bit so you can see my hands and everything. We're going to jump right into it. I'm not exactly sure of the tuning, but I am in a half-step tuning right now, which is a half-step below standard, and I put the capo on the 4th fret. No weird tunings. I know William sometimes does a lot of weird tunings, but this is just straightforward. You can be in standard if you want to, but capo is on the 4th the way I'm showing you. Okay, we're going to start. You're going to want to put your first note is the D string, 7th fret. Second note is going to be 8th fret, high E. Kind of a little confused there. So 7th fret in the D, 8th fret in the high E, and the rest of the strings are going to be open, and you're just going to basically be finger picking. You're going to want to listen to the song so you can kind of gain a little knowledge about what he's doing there. I'll post a link to the acoustic version I watched that I'm gaining all this from, and you'll know what I'm talking about. So you're going to start off by just kind of plucking it. So he just kind of plays in between it, you know, ride a little bit, get a little formation going when you play. Next we're going to go from this, we're going to move down, and you're going to be the 2nd fret on the D string, 3rd fret in the high E, and you're basically just going to play roughly the same thing, just kind of playing along with it. Oops, okay, let's try that again. So this is what it's going to sound like. So you're just going to slide down from this chord up here down to this one. Okay? Next we're going to move, and it's going to go to a G chord basically. He frets the chords a little differently. You kind of have to listen to the song, like I said before. It's all based on ear play. So you're going to want to start with this chord, move down, and go to a G. And then from the G, you're going to switch over to an F chord. And that's basically the first half of this whole progression here. He does pick it a little bit differently, like he'll mix it up. Instead of just doing a straight G chord, he kind of adds a note in there. And that's basically just open A and then hammer on a 2. And he kind of just like is riding the notes down to the next chord, so it's like na 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 na. He's just basically riding it, flowing into the next chord, a fancy way. So, continuing on, we're going to show that again to you. And then right there, you're going to start right back into it. This first two are going to be the same. Right after the F chord, you're going to flow right back into this one, into this one. Now, instead of doing the G and the F, you're going to do a C chord. Now, I'm pretty sure there's a name for this chord, but I don't know offhand. You're going to go from a C chord, and you're going to move 2 frets up. So it's going to be a C, but it's going to sound like this. So it's almost 2 steps higher than a C. I don't know what the name of the chord is. I do apologize. I should have researched a little bit, but I just want to make a quick video so you can kind of gain some knowledge on how to do this. So, playing along, we'll start from the beginning. He basically just plucks that chord. You can play it if you want, but he plucks it, makes it sound fancy. Okay, so we're going to take one more run through of that, and then I'm going to go right into the chorus for you. And there's only pretty much an intro, verse, and chorus riffs. That's basically the whole entire song. So one more time with the intro and the verse riff. It just kind of keeps continuing on like that. And it's going to continue that up until it gets to the chorus. and that's when the words will change up and you'll kind of hear it because it goes like this chord. It'll start. You can almost hear it in the song. It's better if you listen to the acoustic version. You hear the chords a little bit better, but you can still tell where the transitions are in the original. So what we're going to do, there is a name for this chord. I forget that one as well. So if you know it, please say it. I want to say a D minor. I don't know if that's it though, so don't quote me on it. This chord is basically 2nd fret in the G, 3rd fret in the B, and then 1st fret in the high E. And also the open D is involved with the chord as well. And it's going to sound like this. Okay? So what we're going to do is, the way I've seen him play it, is it just starts right off from the chord. So let's say you're finishing off with the verse and you want to transition to the chorus, it's going to be like this. Goes right into it. So from this chord, you're going to start there. It's going to switch to a chord up here. It's going to be 7 on the D, and then, or 7 on the A, excuse me. 7 on the A, 5 on the D. And you're going to play those 2 notes, but you're also going to want to flow the other open strings on the bottom end with it. I keep the top string closed. So it's going to be like this. And also, it's very important, when you first play this chord going into the chorus, you're going to want to hit that open D first. And it can just kind of flow through the other strings, so it adds a really pretty sound to it. If you listen to it, William does the same thing. So moving on, you're going to go from this chord up to this new one up here, and then you're going to right into a G chord. And this is going to go on 3 times. Here, you're going to move right into an F chord, to an A minor, right back into a G. And that's the chorus. So one more time through the whole entire chorus. I'll kind of sing along with these and kind of get an idea of where it's at. I want to be changed from, excuse my singing, the shadow in the tomb, like water rushing over us. F, A minor, the tide pulls from up to a G. So that right there is the entire song, not even kidding. It's pretty basic. A lot of it's just chords, just being fancy. Let me do just one more quick run through of each chord thing, and then you should be able to just take it from there, hopefully. Intro, verse, riffs are going to be this. That just continues over and over. When you do this other chord here, that's 2 notes up from a C chord, that's basically the end of it, and then you just start right over. From those on, after the verse is done, it goes right into the chorus. This is kind of a pre-chorus almost, but it's like a chorus pre-chorus. So you're going to start in this chord down here. I think it's a D minor. I'm not too sure. I again apologize. Reference back to the beginning of the video to get exact points of where all these chords are. F to an A minor to a G. And he ends the whole song on a G. So I hope that wasn't too confusing. I just tried to make it as short as possible. That is the chords that I use for my cover. I hope it helps, and I hope you're able to make your cover of your own. I'll hopefully be posting more William Fitzsimmon videos soon enough. So thanks again for watching.